Hey everyone, Tia here. My dear friend Cassie Lance has asked me to do a at-home workout for all of her members at Crossfit Water Side. So hello everyone at Crossfit Water Side. We're here to do the 5 p.m. class, and I've actually never done something like this before, so I'm super excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. Cool. Just a few little things that I wanted to talk to you guys about before we get started is make sure that you have your own music, just because I don't want my YouTube to shut off if I have music playing on the background due to copyrights and everything like that. So make sure you do have your own music. Have some water, because I want you to stay hydrated throughout this period. I'm going to do the movements every so often with you guys, but I'm also going to try and be communicating back and answering any questions that you guys may have throughout the workout as well. Today's workout I got from my online programming, TFitness. So it is a workout that we can all do at home. No equipment is needed. And we're going to be doing some push-ups, some burpees, some lunges, and I've also got a little challenge to do some hollow rock holds to make sure that we're activating that core as well. So getting a nice variety throughout the whole movement. By all means, throughout the whole thing, please, if you do have any questions, I will be going through any particular movement standards and stuff before we start. But please definitely go ahead, ask me anything that you want, and I'll try and make sure that I answer them. I'll just bear with me while I'm scrolling through. One of the things throughout this particular workout, because if you have a look in the description, I have tried to write it down in the description so that you guys can see it, is we're going to be doing as many reps as we can possibly do ourselves. Okay, so everyone is different, we're all at different fitness levels, and I think that this is a really great start to someone coming in and not knowing how many reps they should do. Okay, so for the first 50 seconds of the particular minute that we're doing it, try and work as much as you can. Have that 10 seconds rest before transitioning into the next movement for the next minute. So for those of you that not sure what the workout is, it's a 16-minute EMOM, which means every minute on the minute for 16 minutes, we're going to do a particular movement. The first minute, we're going to be doing hand release push-ups. The second minute, we're going to be doing jumping lunges or alternating lunges. The third minute is going to be max burpees. And then on the fourth minute, we're going to be resting. However, I have put a little challenge in there for anyone that wants to challenge themselves a little bit more, and this workout seems to be, a very comfortable workout for them. You'll do 30 seconds of a hollow hold. Again, I will demonstrate all of these, and we'll make sure we warm up and cool down at the end. Now, for these ones, I'm going to be taking, my time throughout the movement. I'm going to be focusing on activating my core and performing the movements a little slower. Please go at your own pace. Like I said before, it is a fantastic opportunity for you to go and test yourself as hard as you want, or if you want to, if you had a really big weekend and you're just wanting to have a nice slow start to the week, please, by all means, just take the pace at your own level. There's no pressure here whatsoever. Alrighty, so just to demonstrate the actual movements, I'm just going to tilt you down a little bit here so you can see. Alrighty, so our hand release push-ups, guys. You're going to be in a push-up position. You're going to come down, make sure your hands release, and then push back up. Alright? If you need to scale that, by all means, just make sure when we're pushing up, you want to keep everything in line, okay? So we're in a push-up position, knees are on the ground for those that want to scale. Come down, hands release, and up. Hands release, and up. Then we got jumping lunges. So you're going to go down, that's why I've got this mat here, just to protect my knees. You can also do alternating lunges too. Again, depending on what level you're at, you don't have to go all the way down. So you can just go down, making sure that you can feel that stretch and those muscles working in the lunge, okay? So there's those three options. Then we've got our burpees. So our normal one, back, belly touches the ground, and give me a jump at the end. Okay, we got that one. Or we have our burp. I'll turn on the side, coming out, coming back up, and jumping. Okay, so there are a couple of options. You can also step out as well. Step out and back in and give me a jump at the end. So please, by all means, pick whichever movement suits you personally. There is no pressure again on having to, feel like you have to challenge yourself. By all means, just do whatever is best suited for you. This is an awkward camera angle. I should probably come down onto my knees. Alrighty, so if there is any questions, let me just have a little scroll through. Okay, so everyone feels like they've got a better camera angle. Tia, your camera is too high. We do not see you on the floor. Okay, is that better? Sorry, guys. You'd think that I would know what I need to do. Go full screen. Any idea how many calories this set might use? Okay, so guys, please take the first round, depending on your level, take the first round as a bit of a guide, okay? We have 4 full complete rounds. So when you do this, say for example, I'm on my minute 1, I'm going to keep going for as long as I can throughout those 50 seconds. And I'm gonna make sure I have my mandatory 10 seconds rest to transition, okay? That's me, that's how I'm personally going to do it. You may wanna just do work for 45 seconds and you may actually try and get out as many reps as possible at a faster pace than I do, but work for a little less. Again, it's up to you, but in that first minute, you'll complete as many as you can. So if I get 15 hand release push-ups in that first minute, when it comes to my second round of doing this, then I'm going to try and get to 16. I'm going to constantly try and challenge myself, okay? I think we've pretty much explained everything. Everyone should understand. I just don't want to ramble. I want us to get on with it. What difference between hand release push-ups and normal ones? Make sure, is it a scaled push-up? No. Hand release push-ups just slows it down a little bit. Please, just if you feel like just doing normal push-ups, you can. We're just changing it up depending on, what you've been doing the past couple of weeks. Cool. All right, I think I've covered everything for everyone. All right, so just a little warm-up to start us off. So guys, I just want us to interlock our hands behind our back and just stretch out our chest. All right. Just feel that stretch. If you have a band around you, it doesn't have to be a particular band, but just something. And I want you to do 10 circles. If you don't have a band, that's okay. We're going to do 10 circles without the band. 10 one way, 10 the other. 6. All right, they were big circles. Now we're going to do little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the other way. Awesome. All righty, guys. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to drop a knee, okay? I want you to really make sure that your knee is directly over your ankle here, okay? and you're dropping the hips and then leaning on the opposite side of the leg that's out. We're going to stretch just a little. Alrighty, and the other side. Cool, I just really want us to open up our hip flexors, especially when it comes to jumping lunges. From there, I want you to touch your toes, walk your hands out, come into a push-up, and then walk your hands back, your feet back into your hands. Okay? Do that 5 times. That's 2. That's 3. You should be feeling it through your hamstrings, guys. That's 4. That's 5. Awesome. Now, I'm just going to move this around. I want us to come into a wider stance. We're going to come down. I want you eventually trying to get as low as you can. If you can't get that low, that's okay. I really want you feeling that stretch in between your legs. We're going to alternate from side to side and do 20. 10 on each side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep doing another 10, guys. I just want to make sure I'm getting all your questions. Yep, it's a 16-minute AMRAP, 4 rounds in total. Cool, all right. So guys, by now you should have completed your side squats. Just, if there's anything else, I'm gonna give you guys 2 more minutes to warm up anything in particular that I may have missed out. I feel good. I feel limber, but if you feel like there is anything that you need to just stretch a little bit more, I'll give you 2 more minutes. I'm going to set up this clock here so that you guys can all see. And it's going to be a timer. Again, if you want to have a timer on your at your home, by all means, go for it. It's almost and I think that's pretty much everything. Make sure you have your music, your water to stay hydrated is very important. And then we got our clocks. Make sure that we're here. So on an EMOM, we've got to do a specific amount of work in that particular minute, and then move through that. An AMRAP is as many rounds and reps as possible in that particular time frame. Alrighty, one last look of the workout just in case. Yes, I'm going to save this. It's actually on my TFitness Instagram page as well if you guys want to have a look at it. All right, guys, I think we're good to go. I need to stop rambling and just hit it. All righty. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Max hand release push-ups, guys. Keep going, guys, keep going. I want you guys to make sure you're keeping your glutes nice and tight, okay? We want to keep that midsection nice and tight so it's not sagging and we're not leaving it on the ground. Squeeze that bum and you're good. You have 20 seconds to go, guys. Let's keep going. No rep, no rep. Let's go, guys, come on. It's very important. All right, get ready to change over to the next one. We're doing jumping lunges or alternating lunges. One, change. I like using my arms, just a little bit of momentum. You can use both arms if you wish. If you want, you can also step back. Just change it up a little bit. Make sure you're keeping count so that you're staying accountable throughout the whole 16 minutes. All right, 20 seconds to go. 15. Come on, guys. Feel that burn. 10. All right, like I said before, I'm gonna rest these 10 seconds. We're going to do burpees now, okay? And let's go. Thirty seconds to go, guys, come on. You either have a rest after this, or you have 30-second hold, hollow rock hold. Come on. 15. Come on, guys, let's go. Keep going, just give me one more at least. 3, 2, 1. All right, for those that are challenging themselves, you're going to be doing your 30-second hollow rock hold, or you're just resting this minute. Keep holding, guys. Make sure, guys, if you are feeling any back pain throughout your burpees, I want you to make sure you're not snaking too much. Keep that torso nice and tight, squeeze the glutes, and that should help control the back muscles a little bit more. All right, guys, have water if you have to. We're starting our second round now. Let's go. I'm just going to open up the window. It's getting warm in here. And let's go, guys. Hand release push-ups. If you have to, go on your knees like this. Let's go, guys. Come on. Keep it going. Yeah, guys, if you are feeling any sort of discomfort in the lower back when you're doing your burpees, just make sure that you're not snaking too much, okay? So for those that snake and get that back pain, you're putting too much pressure on your lower back by doing that. I want you to stay active, squeeze that bum, come down, and then that should help reduce any pain that you may have. All right, guys, now we're into our alternating lunges, or we're doing our jumping lunges, okay? Challenge yourself, all right? You know what it feels like. You've done one full round already, so just keep pushing, all right? You can do it. Let's go. That's 40 seconds. 40 seconds to go. Yes, I believe the workout will still be, it will be on my YouTube channel as well as CrossFit Water Side, because they are the ones that have inspired me to do this today. Can I get a little shout out from all my members at CrossFit Water Side? They definitely, this is actually their 5 o'clock class that they're doing. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Whenever I'm talking and doing workouts, I'm always out of breath. All right, guys, come on. You're meant to be doing your burpees now, okay? So if you got 15 last time, let's try and aim for 16. Make sure you keep those glutes nice and tight. Personally, so what is my recommendation for push-ups? Is it out or in nice and tight? I prefer to keep them in nice and tight. I don't want to have them too far wide because then I'm putting too much strain on the shoulders. So keeping them nice and close, about shoulder width apart, that gives me a really nice, range of motion, and it doesn't put too much strain on my shoulders. We'll see, Holly, how this one goes, and if everyone at Waterside really enjoys it, we'll see how we go. How do I breathe during burpees? I just find a rhythm. All right, guys, you're on your second round of rest. Make sure you hydrate, okay? Get ready for the third round, or if you're challenging yourself, you're doing the 30 seconds hollow hold, okay? So this hollow hold, you're either in this position here, or if you want to make it a little easier, you can bend your knees and bring your arms down. We want to make sure that our back is flat on this ground. We don't want any arching. It's got to be flat. So you're going to tilt your hips up to make sure you avoid any back pain. Tilt your hips up, think ribs to hips, and that's going to give you a nice, beautiful dish shape, and you're going to activate your core and use your core through this. You have 10 seconds remaining until we're on to our hand release push-ups again, guys. This is round 3. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, guys. You're halfway through. Well, you're technically over halfway through now. So let's keep going. I want you to keep pushing through it, okay? How long have I been training CrossFit? Since 2013. Thank you. I hope everyone's doing safe as well. I know it's crazy times right now. We're all isolated and doing what we can to stay active and just keep on going day by day with not even knowing what's coming up. But just remember, guys, we're going to be so much better for this because we're going to learn so much. And also, we're going to just do, we just can only focus on what we can control. So make sure you're not overwhelming yourself with too many things that are outside of your control. Some of the things that I've been trying to do is actually switching off the news. Of course, I want to stay informative. All right, guys, into our second minute, we're doing our jumping lunges, and we're also into our alternating lunges. So whichever one you've chosen, you are on your second last round. So maybe try and just make it a little more challenging. But yeah, every now and then we'll just flick off the news so that we're thinking and trying to say a little bit more positively rather than constantly hearing like, you know, the negativity that may be coming out of there. What other questions do we have? All right, guys, you got 10 seconds before we got to do our burpees. All right, I'm going to do these ones with you. So let's go. Let's try and beat our last 2 scores. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 20 seconds to go. Come on. Just picture me there in your face, cheering you on. Let's go, guys. Come on. You have 10 seconds and then you can rest after this. Let's go. You have 6, 5, 4. Give me one more. 3, 2, 1. All right, rest time. Or you're onto your 30-second hold, hollow rock hold, okay? So, guys, please take this time to lower the heart rate. I know I only did like 10 burpees and I'm super puffed. But I want you to either stay hydrated throughout this. Make sure that you're getting ready mentally to just keep pushing through. You have one more round, all right? And it depends on how hard you want to push on this one, okay? So you've done a fantastic job throughout this already. I want you to keep putting in that effort, and I want you to just push that, dig that little bit deeper, okay? My programming personally, it has definitely been affected. You know, I'm trying to focus on the things that I can control. You know, I'm doing a lot more at home stuff. All right, guys, come on. This is our last one. All right, you're going to be doing hand release push-ups. I want this to be your best round yet, alrighty? But yeah, in terms of my training, I am doing the absolute best that I can. We do have a garage gym at Matt Fraser's place, and we've been going there and trying to get as much training in as possible with that. But we do have limitations with that due to, you know, the height and the amount of equipment that we may have, but we are just doing the absolute best that we can. All right, guys, come on. You have 15 more seconds, all right? Now you're going to be going on to jumping lunges. Jumping lunges in 10. So let's get out. Come on, let's get out. Another 5 push-ups if we can. Come on, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, jumping lunges now. Let's go. Let's go. I don't train every day. I do try and focus on the body and listen to what the body is trying to tell me. You know, if I'm feeling a little bit lethargic or if I'm feeling too tired, I don't want to overdo it and burn myself out. So, you know, if I haven't had a rest day in a week, then I'm definitely going to be having a rest day. Come on, guys, 30 seconds. Let's go. Our last round of jumping lunges or alternating lunges. Use the momentum with your arms. Yeah, so make sure, guys, if you do want to take a day off, just listen to the body and, you know, have a day that you can have off. You got 10 seconds to go, guys. Come on, 10 seconds. And then we're into our max burpees. I want to see this your best round yet. All right, let's go, guys, into our burpees. We're going to be crushing it. How did you overcome your lower back injury when you started weightlifting? That's a great question. Come on, guys, 45 seconds left. You know, I made sure that I went and seen the right people and got the right treatment for my back. And then I also went and did all the necessity of like rehabbing and making sure I wasn't overdoing it. Again, listening to the body. Come on, guys, 25 seconds. Come on, this is your last one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. You have 16 seconds, guys, 16 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, guys, come on now. To make it 16, let's do our hollow holds together, okay? For 30 seconds. Let's go, guys. We're almost halfway already. Come on, 10 more seconds. Come on, really feel it. Make sure that back is flat on the ground and you're in that dish shape. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good job. Well done, guys. Well done. I'm so impressed. That's awesome, guys. No, I don't eat the same amount of food on non-training days. I don't really need to have as much food as what I would normally on a training day. And, you know, I definitely don't want to overeat. All right, guys, that's your full 16-minute EMOM. Now I want you guys to have some water. Make sure you're staying hydrated throughout this. What we're going to do now is just take a little bit of time. If you can turn your music down a little, even putting it on some relaxation music. I always like to change the music up just to, you know, make the mood just a little bit nicer and more relaxed. You're going to be feeling a little hot, a little sweaty. So I want you to focus on your breathing through this, and we're just going to do a few little stretches just to make sure that we don't pull up too sore tomorrow. And that we can get on with the rest of our afternoon. It was a real honor to be able to train with you guys. So to start off with, we're going to keep both legs nice and straight in front of us, and you're going to lean forward. I don't want you overdoing it, but I want you leaning forward, grab hold of your shins or your knees. As long as you can feel that nice big stretch all the way down the back of your legs. And if you feel like you've got a sore spot, guys, please make any recommendations, and I'll think up of a stretch that we can do. So just keep holding that stretch. I'll look for your recommendations. Keep holding the stretch. My workout playlist changes every day, but I definitely love a bit of variety, that's for sure. Nothing heavy metal though. I don't know how I feel about that. Alrighty, now slowly we're gonna come back out of that stretch, okay? And I want us to sit on the side, and we're gonna spread our legs and fall forward. If you can only get to here, that's okay. We're going to try and fold down over. Got a bit tongue-tied there. We're going to fall down so that we can try and feel that nice big stretch down the middle of our legs. I'm trying to just be conscious of our time here, guys. So, you know, you can hold this for about 30 seconds to 2 minutes. It's completely up to you. But I want you to come over to one side, really feeling that stretch up your side and a little over your left leg. And then come to the other side. If you can, hold on to your foot. And then see if you can get a little deeper by coming into the middle. I'm really feeling that stretch down the middle here. I'd probably say this is like my favorite stretch. All right, we're gonna stretch out our quads. So if you can find balance, I want you to get your back leg. So we're going to look a bit like this. And you should feel all the way up your quad. Again, holding for about 30 seconds to 2 minutes. It depends on how tight you are. And then we're going to change legs. I hope you enjoyed today's session. You know, like I said at the beginning, it was a great start to start off the week. It wasn't too strenuous where you're going to be exhausted from the beginning of the week, but it got you moving and it got you working a variety of muscles in your shoulders, in your legs, and throughout your whole body. And that's something that I've definitely wanting to focus on when it comes to programming if you're limited to particular movements, it's so important to make sure that you do have that variety so that you're not overusing the certain body muscles. And yeah, because then obviously you're going to start, you know, overusing it and you could cause an injury. So guys, I just want you to drop forward, really again, coming in and feeling the hamstrings. The reason I'm tapping into a lot of hamstring stretching at the moment is because a lot of comments were saying that they get lower back injuries. And it can be from a variety of things, but if you have really tight hamstrings, your hamstrings are going to pull down onto your glutes, which then your glutes get really tight, and then your lower back gets really tight, okay? So you want to make sure that you're staying mobile through the back side of your body so that you can reduce any of that lower back pain. So stretching is very important. I know all your coaches out there probably try and reiterate that to you on a daily basis. And they're not trying to be annoying, but they're just trying to help you, all right? So make sure you do stretch out those hamstrings for those that do get lower back pain. Hopefully that helps with the problem. If it doesn't, then definitely go and see a health professional and ask them what their recommendations are. All right, just before we go, again, I want to stretch out our shoulders. So if we can, we're going to bring our arms behind us and move our butt away. And you should feel a nice big chest stretch. And you should also feel up through your biceps, through your forearms. And the further you bring your butt away, the harder the stretch, okay? So really feeling that stretch, especially for those pull-ups, push-ups. This is really, really good to open up that chest, especially for those that have been on their laptops all day for work. Alrighty, guys. I hope that you have all enjoyed spending this last, I don't know, what's the time? This workout with me. Thank you so much. Any recommendations? Oh, for sleep, I try and get at least between 7 and 8 hours sleep a night. Obviously, sometimes that changes, but definitely making sure that you're getting a nice long sleep. 8 hours is ideal, and you're letting your body recover. You're also recharging your batteries, and you're going to be able to get a lot more out of yourself through like mentally thinking and being able to physically do stuff as well. I think that sleep is definitely a huge factor in how you perform in whatever it is that you do. It is a Rogue timer. It is the best little thing. I bought it once I realized we were all going into isolation, and I've been able to take it from one side of the house to the other. It's been super convenient. So yeah, guys, I hope that you enjoyed that little workout. It was from my online programming, TFitness. So if you are looking for any programming, I know obviously the members at Crossfit Water Side have a great range of coaches that are there to support them through this hard time. And they are absolutely incredible coaches and legends. So it was an honor being a part of that, and I'm so grateful that they asked me to do this and be a part of this. So thank you so much for having me, everyone at Waterside CrossFit. You guys are amazing. And yeah, if you are looking for another variety, just hit me up on Instagram or check out my TFitness one on Instagram, and it gives you a lot more information on my online programming. So if you have any other questions, please let me know, drop it down. I'll try and reach out to you guys personally. But other than that, stay healthy, stay safe, stay clean, and look after yourselves, guys. Stay in isolation and make sure that, you know, you're focusing on what you can control. Bye, guys. Bye for now.